Before we get to my Mandalorian trailer reaction, which is the groundbreaking entertainment that you have become accustomed to here at Nerdrotic, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe to the channel. YouTube has recently made a change to the algorithm that greatly benefits Disney, ABC, and all of its affiliates, which is pretty much everybody except for YouTube, and it doesn't benefit independent creators. And if you could like and share the videos as well, I would appreciate it, and your favorite YouTuber would appreciate it. Now, let the reaction commence.
Nerdrotic.com.
Interesting timing for this Mandalorian trailer. It seems like they have a higher priority for this than they do for Rise of Skywalker, and it's interesting that they're releasing The Mandalorian during the period that we are supposed to be excited for the end of the Skywalker Saga. So it could be just what it looks like, presented at face value, that Disney had a hard release date for this show because they wanted to release D+ with it. And it just so happened to coincide with the release of the end of the Skywalker Saga. These could be plans that they laid out long before. But, and that might be due to the Rise of Skywalker being, well, this wasn't delayed, but a lot of the other Star Wars films were delayed. They were supposed to come out in May originally. So this might be just a coincidence, or this could be misdirection. This could be really giving up on the Skywalker Saga and knowing that they are going to get a Game of Thrones type of collapse. And please pay attention to my next video that's coming out in the morning. An article dropped from Forbes that breaks down how Dan and Dave admitted that they didn't know what they were doing with Game of Thrones, and it really shines a light on what really goes on in Hollywood. People do fail upward. They don't really work that hard. There are talentless hacks in charge of major franchises. We just saw that with Game of Thrones, and I believe we are going to get it with the Rise of Skywalker. That being said, The Mandalorian does look good. I like the trailer. The only thing I didn't like was hearing that we were going to get that homogenized package Disney agenda forced down our throats, and I hope that isn't the case. This is Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni. This could be some good Star Wars. Is it too little too late? I think so, because it's not going to put the soy milk back in the boobie. It's just going to be a good Star Wars show in some side pocket universe that doesn't really relate to the major trilogy, the Skywalker Saga itself, and it's not going to fix destroying two of the greatest characters in the history of genre, Han Solo and Luke Skywalker. That being said, let's take a look at the Mandalorian trailer, which could be an apology to the fandom menace and any alienated fans from The Last Jedi and before. Here we go. Starting out like the last one did. Oh my God, shoes. Oh, we got the spiked stormtrooper helmets. I'm wondering if there's heads in there. I doubt it, but that would give it more impact. There is a little blood, so we got to give it up to D+. Let's see what this guy's saying.
Is the world more peaceful since the revolution?
Why does he have a German accent? Speaking English with a German accent in the Star Wars universe. Okay. Maybe that's more of that, hey, it's 2019, Germans are bad. Remember the bad Germans? Oh, we got 25% dewbacks there.
It is a shame that your people suffered.
Yes, a lot of people suffered during the revolution. Oh boy, I don't know if I like where this is going. Oh, there's 25% Boba Fett. And Ewan McGregor recently came out and said that the Obi-Wan TV show is just repurposed from the film. I'm guessing this is repurposed from James Mangold's Boba Fett film that they were supposed to do. That would have been interesting. Again, you have to ask the question, why isn't this Boba Fett? And then you have to go to my video, which will be right here, which talks about the rumors that George Lucas might still get residuals on original characters. So maybe they wanted to avoid that cheddar, especially with an entire series. So they go with the design that's from the Star Wars Holiday Special. Oh, it looks like Bosk's brother and sister right there. Let's see that again. Yep.
But bounty hunting.
Carbonite. Yes. I know some people had issues with that, but it kind of makes sense. They did test it on Han Solo. I guess it would be Maybe an easier way to transport your prisoner, since they'll actually be alive in this case. It looks expensive, though. Oh, Daddy's going to get some more cheddar, speaking of expensive. That Collider deepfake was great, but Collider has some apologizing to do to the Phantom Menace.
They said
I have to admit, I already feel like I know this world a little bit. I know what's going on. This is already 45 seconds in, better than anything I've seen from the Rise of Skywalker, and definitely better than anything I saw from Jar Jar from The Force Awakens or The Last Jedi, which makes me more angry about this entire situation. Maybe they should have started, smaller, doing something like this. And now what's going to happen is we're not going to move forward in the Star Wars universe anymore. It's going to be just like Star Trek. And I know the Picard, series is coming out, and that's going to be a whole other video for another day. But Star Trek has been trapped in the past for decades now, trapped in prequels. And that's what we're going to get with Star Wars, because they've ruined the Skywalker Saga. And there's nothing this show, like I said, could do to fix that.
you were coming. They said you were the best in the parsec.
Oh, look, aliens. Hey, a woman. Because apparently they didn't exist in the Star Wars universe prior to Rey showing up.
Would you agree?
Streaming. I've never liked that term, but since Disney Star Wars is dumped all over the fandom, what's another stream? I'm waiting for there to be a girl who's a key to everything. This can't be just focused on a male lead, a male protagonist. All right, that was cool. We're going to look at that again. See, we got 25% Boba Fett using his equipment. That is cool. I've been waiting for a long time for that. Now, is that going to make everything okay? Again, no. It looks great, though. That's cool. That's a great shot. I love it. Listen, Jon Favreau is a very talented man, very talented director, and the right person to be running this stuff. I think we might be back to a meritocracy at Star Wars, and Dave Filoni should have probably been in charge from the get-go. But again, before we get our hopes up, this is a trailer. This will most certainly have some sort of homogenized, packaged Disney political agenda put in pretty much every episode. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's just a good old-fashioned Star Wars story. Carl Weathers. Great casting. I love Carl Weathers.
Mandalorian.
Oh, I forgot her name, but she's in Deadpool. Everybody wanted her to play Wonder Woman. She's good. Oh, they had to do like the male high five. Yeah.
Look outside.
Gustavo Fring. Oh, we got Gustavo Fring. But I saw him in the last trailer. I saw this in the last trailer. She was in Westworld. Oh, wait, we got to get to that. So, IG88. She was in Westworld season 2, which was awful. Bill Burr. Bill Burr. This is the one thing that gives me hope. That is a great shot.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, he spoke. So he finally said something. Now, I know that's part of the aesthetic, or not the aesthetic. That's part of what it's part of the aesthetic of the Mandalorian. He doesn't talk a lot. He's like the man with no name. He's going to be like a Clint Eastwood character. But I was always told when you didn't have your main character saying a lot in the trailer, they were trying to hide something. Now, I will lean more towards that this is part of the story. He's going to be somebody who doesn't talk very much. Plus, they have a very good actor playing the Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal. I'm blanking on his name, but I'm doing this in one cut, so you're just going to have to forgive me. Yes, he played Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper in Game of Thrones, which, by the way, again, pay attention to my next video. It's your jaw will be on the floor as mine was. D+. Disney+, Star Wars. is coming at you. It's going to be competing against itself starting November 12th. And I believe The Mandalorian will take all the attention away from Rise of Skywalker. The trailer looked good, but this is a 10-episode series, and I feel like I saw a lot of repeated shots, which concerns me a little bit. They can't be hiding stuff for spoilers. You'd want to show as much as possible, and we are, a couple of weeks out, and they have been holding this close to the vest. Is it so it doesn't compete against Rise of Skywalker, or are they hiding something? I lean towards it's because it's competing against the Rise of Skywalker. Again, I have to question why they are doing this. Why can't they release a Marvel show at this time? Why are they running with a Star Wars show? Is it misdirection because we are going to have, again, a Game of Thrones-like collapse with Star Wars? I believe we are. And this is to lessen the blow a little bit. A spoonful of sugar to help the bad medicine go down. Well, there it is. A good trailer. I don't know how exciting this video was, but please like, share, and subscribe. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.